Hey guys, what's going on? It's John. Thank you so much for being subscribed and for subscribing if you haven't done so already, as well as for turning on your notification bell so you can see kind of when videos come out that I put out. This video, I want to take a closer look at a brand new NES game called Trophy. This game is a new platformer, which is one of my favorite genres for that platform. If you like games like Mega Man, the classic Capcom Disney games like DuckTales, this is definitely a game to check out. They've already had a successful Kickstarter. I'll put a link below. It's still got a few days left on it in case you guys want to check it out. I'll put a link below in the description box. And they sent me an early release copy. I wanted to check out for you guys, show you some gameplay. I've got a unique perspective when it comes to homebrew games because my team and I, Collector Vision Games, have been producing homebrew games not only for the NES but other platforms as well. So I have a unique perspective because I know how much work, dedication, and time and money and resources go into making these games. So I have mad respect for the team who put this together. I want to thank them for setting this to check out for you guys. And without any further ado, let's take a closer look. All right, so this is the game. I'm playing this on my Analog NT, Mini NT. This is by Gradual Games. They've done two other NES games. The one I did a review on is called Legends of Olia. I think that came out in 2016, possibly. That's more of an adventure game. Kind of remind me of games like Willow for the NES. This is a completely different kind of game. How cool is that, by the way? My name is there in the press copy. That's awesome. So when you start the game, there's a total of 9 levels in the game. You have to complete 8 of them to unlock the 9th one. But you get to choose between the first 8 in order how you want to do it. Very similar to Mega Man, DuckTales, a lot of classic Capcom platformers. One thing I really appreciate are the level designs. They're fun, they're unique. The enemies fit the levels. There is no, in case you're wondering, there is no power down or super blast like you get in Mega Man. If you hold down the button, you can't duck in this game. You can't shoot up. You pretty much shoot forward. So it takes a little bit getting used to, but you know the controls are very tight. I felt like the controls are really solid in this game overall. This game was designed and programmed, as well as the music's made by a gentleman named Derek Andrews. Laurie Andrews did the sprites and artwork. I'm assuming they're husband and wife, based on the fact that they have the same last name, or they could be brother and sister, or just maybe it's a coincidence. But really overall, the levels here, this is like a space level. You can see when I jump, I'm a little more floaty, which is awesome. There's also underwater level, which same thing. When you jump underwater, you appear more floaty. There's some items in the game like that where I feel like I could jump on, and you can't. So you got to be careful on making sure that you don't mix up the background with what you can actually jump on. And really nice parallax scrolling in this game. Those trophies will give you health upgrades or will increase your health. The character you play as his name is Trophy. A little background on the story in this game. It's really cool actually. And it basically, in the far fringes of space, a powerful planet of robots is discovered. I'm just joking. I'll spare you that. But basically, 2 scientists are discovered. They discover a planet called Garrus 9. They come to find out that the one ends up leaving, and the one that stays behind becomes evil. So the one that left with his robot comes back to save the planet, and basically merges with his current robot and becomes this Trophy character. Now, when you start this game, at least the version I have, there's no story. There's no cutscenes or anything like that. Maybe that will change in the final release. This is, after all, an early release. This is one of the examples of one of the boss battles. Really large sprites. I love it. It's really cool. There is some significant slowdown in the game. I've noticed when I'm playing the game, and you get a lot of enemies at one time on the screen, you get some slowdown. That can be a positive and negative thing, I think. I actually don't mind it. It reminds me of the fact that this is playing on old hardware, and so it kind of reminds me of the old school game, and that's kind of how games were back in the day. So you can use it to your benefit because it does slow it down, or it can also harm you as well, make it more difficult. So that's just part of the limitations of the NES hardware. I don't fault the program at all for any of that. Now, the game itself was programmed using what they call an MMC3 chip. Basically, this is a memory management controller mapper. Basically, not really a chip, but it's a mapper. And what other games like Super Mario Bros. 3, Kirby's Adventure, Mega Man 3, 4, and 5, as well as 6, were all kind of programmed this way. The board is much more expensive to have than MM3 part of it, and this does it. This was specifically programmed for that particular thing, so it's awesome to see. Here's another example of a boss battle, and this game is also coming out for PC, so it's coming out for Steam. The bosses are really unique. You can't really see their energy, how much energy they have left, which is a little bit disappointing, but overall it's kind of figuring out the pattern of each boss. I'll put a link below to the Kickstarter, some additional information about Trophy and where you can find this game. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys soon. Take care, and game on.